Hello everyone and welcome to the Gunpla Network. I'm the Spicer and today's unboxing of the Master Grade F91 2.0 comes to you courtesy of those fine folks over at Canadian Gundam. Canadian Gundam is your one-stop shop for all things plamo and Gunpla here in North America. With a vast catalog that's restocked regularly, a private warehouse option, and flat rate shipping to the US and Canada, they're going to have you covered for whatever you need. When you're checking out that vast catalog and placing your next order, don't forget to use the promo code Gunpla Network to save yourself 10% off. So as is kind of the norm for me now, I'm going to show you everything that's in the box, but I'm not going to specifically reference everything. I'm more going to use this video to give my general perceptions going in, kind of my before the build, if you will. And overall, I'm really excited. Not necessarily because it's the F91, which I do like, but because it's not the H2. Coming off of those, I was really not looking at anything complex. It's like whatever is next needs to be simple, because I don't think I can handle another one of those transformation sequences or breaking something. So the F91, I think, is a good compromise there. There are some moving parts, some transformation-y bits, but it's not a transforming mobile suit, so at least it will be more solid. There is a transforming head gimmick, but you do get a normal head, so if I don't want to mess with it, I don't necessarily have to, but I will, of course, for the review. But a transforming head is much better than a full-on transformation. You also have the sliding bits in the wings, the sliding bits on the back guns, and the little thrusters there on the back of the legs. Those are very minimal. I'm okay with those. That's not going to be a big deal. You have some moving parts in the side skirts and the forearm, I believe. So, once again, little gimmicks like that I can totally get behind. But yeah, it's just, I was so burnt by the H2s that I was like, I cannot do something complex again. It will kill me. It will absolutely put me off of building anything for a while. So the F91's exciting for that. Now, it is something, I've seen this in other reviews and stuff, which is consistent with the lore, so it makes sense. This is going to be a smaller master grade. Now, that may not necessarily necessitate fewer pieces, but as a scale, it's going to be smaller than pretty much everything else I have in a master grade scale on my shelf, I imagine. You'll see comparisons in the review when I get to that point. But yeah, it's gonna be something I'm interested to see if some of the larger high grades I have can kind of match up to its size, and how that's gonna kind of play with everything else on my shelf. I may take some shelf footage for the review. I'm not really sure yet. It's fairly rare for my reviews, but maybe I'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited. This is one I think I might actually mess with some of the stickers and the decals on. Largely because that big F91 I think looks really good, and it is not molded in. That's something you're going to have to put on yourself, but you do get a sticker sheet in here that you'll see at some point through this review, or this unboxing. But those are really the only big ones I can think of. I know there's going to be some that'll go kind of right down along the guns on the back, the VRBS system, I think. I think there's probably some like warning stickers all over the place, some on the beam rifle, some on the vents and whatnot. But the F91 are the big ones, and with me being very, let's say just not steady with my hands, I'm a little worried I'm going to screw those up, but luckily, I think those are water slides, so I might be able to get away with that. We'll see. I don't usually do water slides, I don't usually mess with a lot of decals, so this will be kind of a test, but probably what I'm thinking in kind of preparation for trying to plan out the review and everything, I'll of course do a frame sequence. That's pretty normal for me. Then I'll do kind of just the base mobile suit, and then I'll go through and add some stickers towards the end probably, particularly for this one. But yeah, I'm actually really excited. This is, well, a very simple designed mobile suit, a very neat looking one, right? I think the F91 moniker is very fitting because it's very sleek, it's very fast looking. Of course, the after image thing, it is very fast in that manner. But yeah, it's very different than anything else I have on my shelf, especially on the UC portion of my shelf right now. So yeah, fairly simple, a little bit of gimmicks here. I think this is going to be one I'm really going to enjoy, and I hope I do. I don't think the gimmicks are going to be a big deal, even if they are a little finicky. I think I can get past those, as long as it's not the full-on mobile suit itself. And the F91 shouldn't have any of those issues, so very excited. But if you've built it, let me know in the comments down below. Is there anything I need to look out for, anything I need to be careful of, or anything with those decals that maybe some tips and tricks to get those right. But other than that, if you have questions, pop them down in the comments below as well. I'll do my absolute best to answer them. And of course, friends, thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for tuning in. Do your best to stay safe, and keep on building.